Next is Bradley Lakritz.
Thank you, Robin. Justice and dignity, equal freedom. Distinguished guests and honored Hanford citizens, thank you for having me and my family, which is in the front row there, and Andy with the, looks a little bit like my dad in the back there, to receive these tremendous recognitions from my dad. Si, as he was known pretty much by everyone except his children, was just dad to me. But in many ways, he was larger than life. Besides being married to my mom for 37 years, he was a teacher at Hanford High for 37 years. But what I remember most about my dad was his integrity. He was always doing the right thing. Whether it was being a good sport as a Little League coach or abstaining from a city council vote that affected the high school, Si led by example. And he was always the teacher. After he died, I brought my family to harvest the oranges and grapefruits in the backyard at our house that year. And it was during the Martin Luther King holiday weekend in January 2009. Si's friend Walter Johnson came over to the house that weekend and asked me to join the King commemoration at the Civic Center that year. But he also wanted me to know that if it weren't for Si, there wouldn't have been a celebration that year. Walter explained that my dad had helped members of the community file the necessary papers to petition the city of Hanford to recognize Martin Luther King Day as a city holiday. But for Si, it wasn't enough to help them file the papers. He made them do the work themselves. He served only as a consultant, a coach, a teacher. And I realize now why he did it this way. Because only after a people learned to petition for these rights would they be capable of petitioning for all the other inalienable rights they've been denied since the Constitution was written. As Willard Roberson once said, Si truly is a colorblind community activist. And the civil rights movement aimed to bring justice and dignity to people of color in America. There is no Negro problem, said Lyndon Johnson in 1965. There's only an American problem. Rarely in any time does an issue lay bare the secret heart of America itself, said Johnson. Rarely are we met with a challenge, not to our growth, our welfare, or our security, but rather to the values and the purposes and the meaning of our nation. In the movie Selma, we see a story that rings true even today. Some of the words and phrases spoken 50 years ago have been spoken here in this country in the last 5 months. It's not a surprise to me because I know prejudice still exists in America and throughout the world. My dad once said that prejudice is what you learn in your home. With roots that deep, it will be a long journey before prejudice ever leaves us. I am proud and honored to be on that path with my family and with all of you here today. May the future bring all of us, justice, dignity, and freedom. Thank you.
Well said, Robert. We're very proud of you. Please accept your recognitions from the Assemblyman's office, State Senator's office, and the Congressman's office. On behalf of your dad and your family, thank you so much. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming.